Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Roman here from Gyro Hyundai, and today, right next to me here, I've got a 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe, and next to me on my left, I've got a 2025. So today we're going to be looking at how Hyundai has changed over the course of those years, take a look at design difference, and really show you that it's not only the design difference that has changed. So we're going to look at features, tech, price, functionality, absolutely everything. So let's dive right in and see what's changed. The 2023 Santa Fe had a sleek, bit more of a curvy design, more of a family crossover look with flowing lines and a smaller stance. Fast forward it to the 2025 and Hyundai completely reimagined it. The new Santa Fe has a bold, boxy shape inspired by outdoor SUVs, massive tailgate opening, and a striking H-shaped headlights and taillights. It's wider, taller, bit more rugged, bit more bold, perfect for families who want that style and capability. So 2023 feels refined and city ready. 2025 looks adventurous and premium. All right, so here we are in the back seat of our 2023 Santa Fe Ultimate. It being an Ultimate, we do have this very nice, comfortable leather upholstery for the entirety of the inside, a nice black suede headliner as well, very soft and smooth, and a nice single panel panoramic sunroof that goes all the way to the back. Probably my favorite part about these older Santa Fe models, that it goes all the way to the back. We've even got, they really did it well for their second row passengers. We got 2 USB ports and a full-on outlet. You can charge pretty much anything back here. And our second row also do have their own little 2-stage heated seats in the back here, which who's gonna complain about that? That is magnificent. Overall, you're still working with a quality amount of space for not having the third row. As for some of our cargo space here in the back, granted we know it's needs a little bit of a vacuum back here, but you can see just how much trunk space you are working with. The Santa Fe did an excellent job offering a very deep, spacious trunk for the back here. Also, if you take a look at the right there, we do have a couple of those seat controls, so you can fold both seats down at a 60-40 split. They're not power adjustable, so they'll just fly forward. And then you do have that 12-volt adapter you saw there. So you're working with ample space should you want to go on a little road trip, whatever the case may be. It's got plenty of room to do so in your truck. So here we are in the more upgraded 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe. Starting with our door, we do have this built-in 3-stage heated seats right by the window controls. Another similarity that it shares with the 2023 Ultimate is this window shade right here. You just pull it up and it blocks out the sun, so it's not going to be glaring in your eyes and whatnot. And then making your way to the actual comfort in here, again, you can see I'm sitting very comfortably. For this one, because it's 3 rows, we have our captain seats for the second row, so makes it a little bit even more comfortable for your second row passengers should you need a captain seat. And then also a little bit more in the interior here. I'm sure you're wondering where the charging is. It's actually built into the front row seats, just 2 USB-C charge ports, a little bit more updated than the regular USB. And then over here, we even have our own little cubby for, I don't know, snacks is the first thing I think of to put in there. And then as for the sunroof, we do actually have a dual panel sunroof. So one for the front, one for the back. This one will not open, but it will have the nice glass view so you can drive under the stars. And last but not least, for our third row, they do also have their own little air conditioning control unit right here that they can play around with in order to have that fan speed to the set desired. And then also they have USB-C charge ports, one on this side, one on the exact opposite side as well. And of course, a little outlet. Now, as for the third row, I'm sure everyone is asking, how easy is it to get back there? One push of a button here, seat will fold in, fully power adjustable, just like so. Me, myself, I'm not crazy tall. I'm 6'1", maybe 6'2", I don't know. I'm literally just gonna step in and I'm in here comfortably. That's it. That's as easy as it was. And I'm sitting in here comfortably. Let's bring this one back as well. It's gonna go back fully power adjustable. Granted, this space is a lot more used for smaller children, of course. All right, so if I pull this one back to its normal position, I can now, again, sit back here as a 6'1" individual pretty comfortably. And again, usually it's going to be used by the smaller children naturally, so they'd be in here even more comfortably. All right, so before we head back to the trunk, I wanted to show this little tiny thing that does show how much Hyundai's design has grown over the years. This little thing right here. So should you need to load anything onto the top roof rails, all you would do with this unlocked is grab in as a little handle, step up on the wheel, and you're up there, no problem. You can do whatever you got to do from there. It's just little things like that that really do kind of set Hyundai's apart from other brands, giving you that extra small stuff that not a lot of people will think about. Now, onto our trunk space here with the third row up. Again, considering this one has the third row, the other doesn't. Of course, you will have a little bit less trunk space to work with the third row up. Now, if we wanted to fold them in, you would just pull from this tether, release it, push it in, and you're good to go. And you can see with this down, it's very similar to the trunk space of the 2023 or any other models before the redesign. So you'd still be working with a pretty solid amount of trunk space here. And should you need to fold in the second row as well, you do have a similar control panel just here and here as well. So if we give these both a push, you'll see they'll both fold in, power adjustable, making it just a push of a button, and that's it. All right, so now we're sitting up in the driver's seat of our 2023 Santa Fe Ultimate Calligraphy. So for our infotainment system, you do have, of course, Harman Kardon speaker system all throughout the vehicle, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, naturally. If we bring it down a notch here, we have our dual automatic climate control, just like so we can all have our own separate temperatures. This is a drive mode dial, allowing you to choose between comfort, sport, and smart mode for your drive. And then for terrain, you have snow, mud, and sand, just to subtly tweak the vehicle's handling so it handles a little bit better within that. You have your cameras, parking sensors, auto hold, auto start, ventilated front seats and heated seats, and of course your heated steering wheel. The way they did the gear shift for these models was this button design here. So you would just foot on the brake, simply push the button, and it would change no problem for you. As for some of our cup holders, which I'm sure you're wondering about, we push this little thing open here. We've got 2 cup holders, a USB charge port, and this is actually a wireless charger. So if we just rest in the phone, slide it in there, this light will now come on, and then that's how you'll know it is charging. The door just has to be closed for it to charge, so light's not gonna come on now. That is where the wireless charging is located. All right, so here we are in the actual driver's seat of our 2023 Santa Fe. So just to touch on the power adjustable settings, the one thing that this does have that is added is the thigh extender and also the lumbar support. Now coming up over here, we have the saved memory driver's seat settings as well. And then just a touch to the right, we have this button here, which is just to do the brightness on our screen, lane keep assist, our button to open our trunk, traction control, and our electronic parking brake located right here. As for the actual steering wheel, over here on the left side, you have your phone controls, call controls, radio controls, all of that stuff. On the right is our adaptive cruise control, as well as our lane following assist. Now, there is also the surround view camera too, so if we signal, you will see our blind spot footage will come up from our camera that's built into the side view mirror. That's gonna come on there, allowing you to actually just see your blind spot. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There is also a built-in heads-up display, which will showcase your speed, any upcoming street signs like a stop sign or speed limit, also your directions when you have the navigation up, but it does so in a way that's not in your face and distracting you. It's meant to make sure you don't have to look away so you can keep your eyes on the road. All right, and now we are in our 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe Ultimate. So starting, again, same idea as we did before. On this side, we have our infotainment system, built-in navigation, same as the other one, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff as well. And then bringing it down a notch, just a more upgraded style for the climate control. Same dual automatic climate control, front heated seats and ventilated seats. It's a full touchscreen, just like so. Same parking sensor camera, downhill brake assist, auto start, all of that good stuff. In this one, we have a dual wireless phone charger, one here and one here, so both front passengers can charge up. Our cup holders, this is probably the most accurate representation because that's the most common size cup that will be in there. You can see it holds it very well. Some slight little tiny storage compartments that just make life a little bit easier as well. For our camera system, it's a little bit more upgraded in the newer model, naturally. So you have this full 360 camera that you can move and play around with, and it also even has a front camera. So because it is a bigger car, but parking seems easier when you have access to all of this amazing high technology. As for the gear shift too, it comes out right out of our steering column. It's fully electric. All you do is foot on the brake, twist it like a dial, and now we're in drive. You can hear the sensors going crazy. The nice thing about this is should you forget you are in drive or reverse and turn the car off, it'll automatically shift to park and put on your parking brake. All right, as for our actual driver's seat, yet again, same idea down here. It's fully power adjustable, except the only difference is you have this little zero gravity seat, which will fold the back seat behind me and then put me in that ultimate relaxation mode. Of course, not when you're driving. On the door, same idea, saved memory driver's seat settings. And then over here, again, very similar layout. We have the brightness for our screen, electronic parking brake, trunk, and our traction control. Your lane following assist in the newer models is automatically turned on, so there's no more button for it. And then as for our steering wheel, they just swapped the two around. So now on your left is your adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist. On the right is your phone control settings and radio control settings as well. Same idea for the camera system. If we do a quick little signal, you will see our blind spot will come up on our display. Same built-in heads-up display that is a little bit tricky to actually see on the camera. And then up here is actually a LiDAR sensor. It's not a camera. It uses light rays to detect if you are awake and in a good fit to drive. And then lastly, we do have the driver sunroof, which is for the 25 and 26 model. It only comes with this sunroof that is openable. The back one does not open, only this one will open. So the 2023 Santa Fe came with two engine choices, a 2.4 four-cylinder with about 185 or so horsepower. So this specific 2023 Santa Fe Ultimate has a 2.5-liter turbo engine that does give you some smooth acceleration, but a good kick as well. Now, the 2025 Santa Fe now runs on the same platform as the larger Palisade. You get the 2.5-liter turbo engine, produces about 277 horsepower, or you could also have the option for a 1.6-liter turbo hybrid that is both powerful and efficient. Both, of course, have Hyundai's Ace-Track all-wheel drive, but one of the big differences to the 26 models is that they are all hybrid. No more gas Santa Fe's, they are all hybrid for the 26s, so should you want a gas Santa Fe, you would definitely have to act quick. So the 2023 Santa Fe, or any of those older gasser models, had about 9 liters per 100 kilometers combined with that engine. Now, the 2025 and 2026 hybrid options offer closer to 6.5, 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers. So you're getting much better fuel economy for a car that's actually a little bit bigger. All right, now let's talk about some price. Now, to put a solid number on a used car, it's a little bit difficult because they can vary with kilometers, condition, accidents, all of that stuff. So in looking at a 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe, ranging on trim and kilometers, you'd be looking at probably anywhere within the 30 to 40 range, depending if you're one who wants that higher up trim with all the bells and whistles. That's kind of the range and where I would put it at. Now, as for our 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe, MSRP for this vehicle is $53,800. Now, pros and cons. For the new one, there is freight and PDI, which is the transportation when we get these cars from Korea or wherever the manufacturing is. So that does also affect the cost. However, you do get much lower interest rates on this one. So there is, of course, like I said, the pros and cons. You have the full warranty. You're the first owner, first proud owner. So there's definitely a little bit of pros and cons there. Whereas for the used one, you don't have to pay the freight and PDI charge. And of course, it's at a lower sticker price. Now, as for who would I recommend each of these vehicles to? Now, if you are someone who just doesn't need the third row room, but still needs an ample supply of space, a pre-owned 2023 Santa Fe or any other ones are definitely a great option for you. You can definitely save some money, get a quality vehicle with some quality features and some great space. Now, if you are someone who does like to be the first rightful owner of their vehicle, having no one else drive the car with 0 kilometers, then the new one is definitely for you. It's got that third row extra space, a bit more of a bold, boxier, aggressive style on the road too. And of course, the up-to-date features, lower interest rate, all that good stuff. Now, if you still can't decide and you're in between, should I get a used, should I get a new, but the freight, but the lower interest rate, no problem, come on down, let you test drive both, see which one better fits your style, and make sure you pick the right car. So come give us a visit, 127 Laird Drive, or give us a call at the number below, and I'll see you next time.